You should learn to say no time to time. In many cases, I would say just say no if you don't feel like helping somebody. But you have to be very careful in how you say no, especially when it comes to saying no to a coworker or a workplace, because every one of us our workplace expected to work other helping each other when there's help needed, especially in the industry that I work in the hospitality, that you have to help out your coworker because many times they fall behind. In my case, I'm a great helper. I always help people out. But what happens when you constantly help somebody, that becomes a pattern. They tend to take advantage of you, right? And whenever you need the help, they're not there for you. They won't help you because you're well capable of handling things on your own. And some people are takers, and many of us are givers. So in this world, there are takers and there's some givers, right? Takers will always will take, and givers will always keep giving. But which is good if you're a giver, because what happens is when you're a giver, you will always keep giving because you will always get something coming for you. But when you're a taker, if the person is not giving it to you, you're not getting it, right? So there it is. So how do you say no? It's challenging to say no, but you got to say it in a very diplomatic way that doesn't offend anybody or that doesn't become uh, a problem for the employer where the people are not working together, right? I'll give you an example of what happened to me many times, especially when in this restaurant business, um, hotel, restaurant, any kind of service industry jobs, right? Um, when you help somebody, that actually becomes part of your job. If you believe it or not, I've seen it many times by helping somebody. So next day, they expect you to do it, like your coworker or whoever, because you helped them out. Now that becomes part of your job. Now, how do you refuse to do that work the next time, right? So that's why you have to be very careful when you say no or refusing to help somebody, right? So I'm in my gym right now because I'm just getting ready for my workout, right? So this is what happened. So when I go in the afternoon for my service, my service is pretty much for lunch. So I give him a hand during lunchtime, and I have to get ready for my lunch services because all my cooking is done from scratch. And so I have to juggle around two different kitchens, from this kitchen to another kitchen, and then come back up again. So that's how my routine, my day really goes. Um, so I'm a very good helper. I'm not a person who like to say no when somebody is in need of help, right? But some people take it for granted. So in order for me to continue my day throughout my assignments, the things that I need to do, because my work is everything has to be timed. That if it's not planned, I will fall behind, which means I will not be able to have everything ready for the dinner service on a specific time that I'm supposed to have, which is what happened. I failed on that day, and I'm not blaming it on nobody, but by giving somebody a hand, I fell behind. Especially me being a new person, In this industry, everybody likes to take advantage of somebody who's new. I'm smart. I know exactly how this routine works, right? So by giving this person, I fell behind on things that I needed to do. So I was a bit disappointed, but now I need to plan differently how I refuse to, uh, not refuse to, how I try to, how I should be brushing it off next time and trying to stay focused on the things that I needed to do. So, yeah, in your case as well. So, try not to say, avoid saying no, or I'm not saying avoid, say no to many things. There are some people who will expect things from you because you have to be able to say no, but in a very diplomatic way so that nobody's offended and uh, and you're not creating any other grudges. Saying no is not only our workplace. There are many situations that could arise, or people rely on you, or people expect you to do things. You can always say no. Just like how people call you, telemarketers, or you go to the bank, they try to upsell on things for you. You should be able to say no if it's not something that you needed, because every time you go to a business, they always want to upsell, especially like in the banking industry or buying any kind of product. They try to sell you warranty, right? So if it's not necessary, just say no, right? But the key no that I'm trying to say is like, don't let people take advantage of you and abuse you, and don't be naive. Just be strong about how you say no and then stick to your word, right? So it is important. It's not, yeah, you have to say no, you have to say yes, but you got to know how you say your no and when to say your no. All right, guys? All right, thank you so much for your time. And what I also want to talk about is all my videos. I'm getting close to about 300 views, but not many of my people who are viewing my show are subscribed or following me on TikTok or subscribed on YouTube. If you can kindly hit that button, it will help the algorithm to promote my videos to a wider audience. And yeah, that's what's required at this point. Like, I know I'm getting a lot of views, but I'm kind of like falling behind on subscription and followers. If you can do that for me, I would kindly appreciate it. And I will try to get improve on the quality of my videos and make sure that your time is well spent watching my videos. And yeah, it's something that I would definitely appreciate it. And thank you for your time, guys, and you have a beautiful day.